2023. How are you doing from wherever you're watching this video from? Welcome back to SJAM TV YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. To our returning subscribers, thank you so much for always appreciating our content. We don't take it for granted. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment and share this video. Don't forget to press the notification bell so anytime we upload any new video, you'll be among the first people to be notified by YouTube. I am your host, Esther Mwende. On the previous video, I promised you something, right? Yes, and when I promise, I must deliver. On our show today, we are having a very amazing guest and an expert. Maybe if he introduces himself, how are you?
I'm fine, thank
How
you.
are things taking you so far this 2023?
Yeah, they have started well, and I'm hoping that things are going to be good.
Okay,
Yes.
maybe just tell us your name and what do you do for a living?
I'm Chanel Otieno Odiero. I'm a teacher at St. Charles Luanga Mukumu. I teach history and CRE, and I'm also a student of masters in the University of Masinde Muliro. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, on our previous video, we were discussing about bullying and different ways which bullying could be experienced. Maybe according to you and according to your own perspective, what do you refer bullying as?
Well, bullying, I heard of bullying first when I was in Form 1. That was the year 2010 in a school called Nyasanda. I didn't know more about bullying, but now from the incident that I saw it, I can define bullying as this is the process when one person is taking advantage of your presence in a new environment. It can go viral to be dangerous in terms of fighting, or it can just taking advantage of taking your things and properties. Yes.
Okay, maybe a very quick question. Have you ever been bullied before or maybe witnessed someone else being bullied?
Well, from the just definition I've given, I've told her that I heard about bullying. I was bullied. Actually, in Nyasanda, that is the year 2010 is the year when we had an age differences, whereby the people who are joining school from the 2011, at least their age was at least somehow good, but the us who are coming 2010 going backwards, these were very young, tiny students, children, pupils of the school. They were very still tiny. So when I joined Nyasanda, I was still young, and by that time there was a place called the farm in the school where students of agriculture were taking their project, and that's a place where if you were taken, you could know why the heaven and the earth are far apart. So I was told that I'm needed in the farm by the teacher. Then when I was going, I saw the group, and that's how I just had decided to go away. But actually also getting issues, there's a school called Ambira Boys, whereby a student could just go on the day of reporting. You reach the gate, there's some students who are coming just to help you. They're coming like well-wishers to help you. If you fail to give them what they want by the end, they will just throw your box down and then break it. So bullying is something that I know of. I've had it and I have a good experience about it. And also as a teacher, students are bullied and they come report. Yes.
So, according to you, the way you are bullied, did you report it maybe to the teachers or maybe to your parents? And how did they take it if maybe they listened to you?
Well, that is the most happiest moment if I remember I get. When I reported the matter, I didn't know that Form 4s are the same in CAD. I was told that they were paraded in front of me and I was told to identify the one. I could not. Even the short ones were torn. So actually, I could not go further because after telling Mr. Wenger and Mr. Dongo that these students are doing this and this, and I could identify. Then when I was told to identify, I could not. They were having the same color. The brown were now black. The black were now brown. So I could not go ahead. Yes.
So as a teacher, what do you think are the reasons that maybe other students bully the others?
Well, bullying is just something that students go to school with that attitude. There's just an age or a class bracket that when a student reach, they just know that they should bully. It is something historical. Like I'm a teacher officer, I can say it's history, because when you are in class 8, you will be told more about secondary. And you will be told that there's bullying, there's everything of that sort. So it is something that they come in school knowing that when they reach Form 3, they should just bullying the other students. And also the new ones from class 8 who are coming to Form 1, when they come before the others, so they want to take advantage of the environment.
So it's like a culture.
And it's not only in the secondary school, even in university, they're still bullying. I can remember in Masinde Muliro when I was in first year, I was told that there's a swimming pool in Most. So we were supposed to contribute 450 to go and see the swimming pool. And this was in the material day, we had orientation is going on, and the big people, the heads of the school are there. And they're told that there's a swimming pool, we will take you. So it is just something that even me, when I was in the university, I wanted to bully somebody. Yes, but I didn't get that opportunity. So they are bullying in school because of the historical issues, the information we give our students. Yes.
Okay, now as a teacher, have you ever handled a case of a student who was maybe physically bullied, social bullied, verbal, or maybe a cyber bullied?
Well, the one I want to say was very good. And I think I'm the one who might think that it's a bullying. But even the other teachers were telling that this is bullying. Whereby a Form 1 student was forced to go and bring his book, keep it in the toilet so that the Form 4s can access the book for exams issues. So the fact that when he was threatened that if you don't put the book there, then we will beat you at night. So the student went and put the book. After putting, then came and reported. We were just worried. Why are students leaving the exams room after 1 minute after? Then they had done something, and it was just the whole class, they knew what was going on. So this student came and reported to me that, Mwalimu, I've been forced to do this and this. And when we went to the toilet, we found the book. And actually, whatever was in the exams, that part was in that book, 199%. So people are bullied, they have been bullied, and that meme is continuing. Yes.
Now in school, do we have resources that helps these students who have been bullied?
Yes, there are resources. For example, I didn't mention that I'm also a career guide in the school, the one in charge of career with other teachers. We have got the guidance and counseling department, that is where all students who are not safe in the school, if you have anything to share and you find that you cannot share with any other teacher, then that office is very good. The teacher serving there is also a friend of the student. She's a mother. So you find that many cases, she actually handles them earlier. Also, we have got the teacher, the class teachers. The class teachers are like the mothers and the fathers of these students. And you find that an information, before it reaches the parent, the teachers have already handled it. And that's why I think that's the same thing in other schools. Many schools, the teachers are friendly, they are motherly, and they are father to the students. So that helped to calm the situation.
Now, have you ever witnessed an adult being bullied? Maybe at workplace?
For the first case I said, and this is another experience actually, I'm giving it to the air for the first time when I was in school practice. Actually, I also experienced bullying. Yes, and that was, I think I was an adult. Also in the university, I was an adult. So I was told that, in the school where I was, it's called Sirembe Mixed Secondary School in Igem, CI. And we were told that there was this rumors that the school program, all teachers must participate in the school program. And the first thing that was school program was eating. That if there's food, all teachers must eat the food when you are in the school compound. So a time came when I was in class, I had eaten the school meal, then the BOG members were in a meeting. After the meeting, teachers were supposed to go and eat the food that was left. I didn't have that information. I was only told by a teacher, which I'm happy to mention, is Mr. Victor. He's also the one in charge of CU. He told me that, Mwalimu, please get out of the class and go and eat. That's a school program. If you leave, it will be bad. And my students were like, I was teaching from one thing. They were like, no, that is not. I told them, I've been forced to do, so I must just do it. I went to eat, only to realize that I was doing something. I left the lesson. I left my customers, the clients, to go and just to enjoy myself. I realized later that it was bullying. And I can take it that I was bullied. And that's the last time I say that this one is not bad. Yes.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
If an adult complain of being bullied, how do people take it?
You know, just like men in the house are being coerced by their women, and they don't say. But you find that some say. Some say, you see, for the last case of Wetangula, Honorable, who is the speaker today, that was in air, and I'm free to say, when he was bullied by the wife, when he reported the matter in the floor of the parliament, it was like, he's not a man. And actually, up to now, he's called Papa Orongo, but that question of being bullied by the wife is something that can downfall him. So, there are others who have reported, and some have not reported. Only on the now that, even us in the places of work, we are being bullied. But we don't report. It's just a matter that we are now using the codes of meaning, the conduct. And we respect. It's not a matter that when you see people doing what their leaders want, that means they respect the person. No, they just don't want chaos. And that's why many adults doesn't want to report. They don't want chaos. Yes.
We have personal factors that lead to bullying. How do you handle such cases?
When this thing is personal, some people, there are traits that you are born with. And maybe it has started from the word go from you, the way you are brought up, and you are just stubborn like that. The only thing we can suspend you, and there's a school, we suspend the student. There are students we have seen in the neighboring school who are lesbians, students who are just gays. You cannot remove it. It is in their blood. Will you remove the blood so that you have another blood? No. So the only thing is, we warn you. If you don't take the warning, then we suspend you. If you cannot still change, we take you to your mother's place so that they can help you. Okay. There's a Kiswahili term that says, funzwa na mamaye, funzwa na ulimwengu. Let the world teach you. Yes.
Okay, now before we end the show, maybe if you could just tell a parent out there, there are some parents when their kids go to complain that they have been bullied, or they say, sikuna mwalimu shule, go and complain to the teacher. And when the teacher is being complained to, and I say, you are a big person, handle it.
Well, actually, we had that experience, and I want to tell the parents, this one is on you. We are nurturing students who are not secondary oriented. Please, before you bring your student to an environment that includes people from diverse places, you must also harden the student. Just tell the student the reality. That place, there is no person who is going to mama the student. So there are also parents who force their student to call things that are not bullied to be bullied. You want your child, there's a parent who called us. She wants us to mama the student. You are asking, Malimu, has my child bed? Has this happened to my child? So you want the teacher to follow your child like a chicken every moment. Please, parents, let us train our students. Let us also learn to mock them also sometimes. Do not just accept whatever the child have told you and you want to react on that. Our children also must be taught that bullying is not just a matter of that everything should be reported. There are people who bully you so that you also harden yourself. So please, there are things that we can report and can be acted on. And as teachers, we will not give any opportunity for a student to bully the other person. And that is also in the school rules and regulation that it is not allowed. So even in St. Charles, it is not allowed. You are not allowed to bully one another. But let us not take it as a song that if this happened to my child, then that is bullying. There are some students who, before even talking to the teacher, they are cheating the teacher. Malimu, I want to talk to my parent. Then the first thing they want to give is that information. If the parent asks the teacher, did you have? No, I've not even heard. You try to talk with the student, no, I didn't tell mama this. So there's a lot of confusion. So please, parents, before information reach you from the student, ask the student to share the information with the teacher. And in fact, ask the student, have you talked to this so and so? And if the teacher did not respond, did you go to the class teacher? If the class teacher did not respond, did you go for the guidance and counseling, or did you visit the office? No. And if that has not worked, there are many ways of helping. Did the child reach the deputy? And if not the deputy, the principal, before this thing goes out. So parents, that is the way. Let us use these available channels to teach our students, because these channels are also there that if they get out after Form 4, they will still use the same channel. You go to the village elder. After the village elder, you go to the assistant chief. You go to the chief, then you reach the president. You cannot just jump all the protocols, please. Let us respect the protocols, and I think that's what I can say.
Yes, that was a very amazing session, guys. I feel so bad, but we have to end the show here. Maybe let us meet next time. Goodbye, guys. We love you so much.
It was a nice session.